Hey everyone, I'm coming back from my phone. I was trying to vlog a little bit last week for Thanksgiving, but I lost track of time and time got away from me and all those other excuses. There was an ER visit, not for me, but for my husband. Don't worry, he's fine, but at the time the last thing I was thinking about was taking out my camera and vlogging. I'm gonna try and attempt to do Vlogmas this year. However, I don't think I can do all 25 days or 24 or however many days it is. It's, that's pretty consecutive. I did Veda this year back in April, and that was stressful enough, but it was easier because I had a job that I was only working 7 to 3, and then I had like pretty much an entire afternoon/evening to film, edit, and all that stuff. So it was easier when I had that job, but with this job, I'm either 8 to 5 or 9 to 6, and I'm on my feet all the time. It's just constant, whereas at the hospital, for some reason, there's a lot of downtime. It's not going to be as easy this time around, so I'm either going to do every other day, or I'm going to do like the 12 days of Christmas leading up to Christmas Day. I don't know, but I've made a new intro for Vlogmas, and I will insert that right here. Did you like it? I liked it. It's only like 3 seconds, but I don't ever have intros, so I needed an intro, at least for Vlogmas. I'm gonna work on creating some sort of intro for all my other regular videos. I'm on my way to a dental appointment. I'm really scared. A couple years ago, my dog, Zane, you've met him, he's the black and white corgi border collie mix. He gets excited sometimes when he hasn't seen you all day, and he's just like, oh my god, you're home, oh boy. And he'll rub, like right here on your chest, he'll rub, but then he'll take his head and throw it back. So he threw it back, and my mouth went just really hard. And I didn't notice it at first, but he chipped a tooth, and it's this one. Right here. I went to a dentist, and they're like, yeah, you're gonna need a root canal. And I was like, I don't want a root canal. That sounds terrifying. So I just put it off because there's a temporary filling there that my other dentist did. Do you like how I'm just walking around in my house? Oh, do you see our lovely bookshelf? We reorganized it. It's beautiful. Then we have our records here. Then this one and this one are my rows. This one and this one are Erin's rows. Except that book that says Italy, that's obviously mine. I put it off for a couple of years because a root canal was just terrifying to me, and it's expensive, and it wasn't hurting with the temporary filling, so I just let it go. Flash forward to about 3 months ago, we're eating at a restaurant. I'm not gonna say which one because I don't want to get the chain in trouble because it wasn't their fault. It's probably the person who packages their meat. It's not this establishment's fault. Anyway, I was biting into a burger, and there was a piece of bone, I guess, or something, and it landed right in that pit. And when I bit down, it cracked the tooth even more. And I guess it's time to just bite the bullet, literally, and go get this root canal. So it was actually my last couple of weeks of work, so I needed to act really fast because on my last day at the hospital was when my insurance would expire, which is stupid because on my last paycheck, they still took money out for my insurance. So last week, literally my last week of work, like on a Tuesday or Wednesday, I went in for a root canal. And I was going to attempt to schedule to have the crown put on that same day or that same week, but my insurance deductible, not my deductible, my yearly limit was met with just the root canal. So I would have had to pay for the crown out of pocket, and I was like, no way, because that's a lot of money. So I waited till I got my new job and my new insurance kicked in, and luckily this tooth hasn't been causing me any issues. I am going to have to go and have that crown done today, and I'm a little scared because I like dentists. I don't mind them. I don't mind the cleanings. I just don't like the tools and the drill and it's the sounds. There's something about the sounds in a dentist office that just makes my anxiety just skyrocket, and I don't think there's enough Ativan in the world to calm me down. That's what I'm doing today on my day off. Yay me. I really don't want to go, but I will keep y'all posted on how this whole thing goes. So And then after that, I don't know what I'm gonna do with the rest of my day. Maybe clean or something. Okay, I'll see you guys in a minute. So I'm done with this tooth mess. It's over. I don't have to do this again unless, you know, something happens and I have to have another root canal and another crown, which I do not wish this on anybody. Dentists that worked on my tooth weren't terrible. They were actually very nice and very, you know, considerate of my anxiety problem and were very, very nice and let me take all the time I needed as far as, you know, taking breaks. It's just very expensive. If you've never had a crown done, consider yourself lucky. If you're needing to get a crown done, Godspeed, friend, because it's not fun. I did not like this. Although I will say, because I did have a root canal, I didn't need any Novocaine or anything like that. They didn't give me any kind of injection in my mouth. They just kind of started drilling because, you know, I don't have any nerves in this tooth anymore. So if you've never had a crown done, you don't know how a crown is done. There's many videos of it on YouTube. That's how I found out. But essentially, they will grind down the tooth that you are putting a crown on to basically just a little nub. And then, I don't know if all dentist offices do this, but the one I just saw, he takes this stick and it has a little camera on the end and he puts it in your mouth and takes pictures of the bottom row, the top row, and then takes pictures of your bite. And it goes into this system and then he tells it, you know, what tooth he wants a mold of. Mine was number 19, by the way. From there, he just adjusts the tooth how he wants the mold to look, sends it to this machine. It's kind of like a 3D printer, and it prints off your tooth. And then he did like he's kind of did some fine tuning on it because it was, you know, it's not going to come out perfect with my bite. And so he put in this blue paper in my mouth and made me bite down. I still had some blue stuff in my mouth. I don't think you can see it in there. Sorry, that was kind of gross. Anyway, so I'm done. It feels a little funny because it's, you know, hugging a piece of my actual tooth. Looks really good. It looks like it was one of my teeth, and it feels like my old tooth, which is kind of strange, but at the same, it feels weird, but it feels like my old tooth. It feels a little fatter than a normal tooth, but it just feels kind of funny because it's hugging the base of my actual tooth, so it feels really tight right now, but it should, you know, my mouth, he said my mouth should adjust, you know, in a few weeks and it should feel fine. But here it is, that one. It doesn't look fake. I don't think it looks fake. I think it looks pretty real. So anyway, I'm gonna go home and eat something. I don't know what it is, but every time I have dental work done, I want SpaghettiOs. I don't know if I want, Albertsons is just right over there. I don't know if I want to go in there and get some SpaghettiOs or if I want to go home and have something else. So I'm going to go home and do something productive, I guess, with my day. I might clean or organize or read or I don't know. Bye, guys.